how today is whatever day. So for example, I'd be like, hey guys, today is Friday. Specifically, the Friday that is the 16th day in May, 25 years after the year 2000. And I'll be all hyped and happy. And there'll be like some type of cool, chill music in the background that you can vibe out to while I yap about gaming news. But no, today, it's only two musics you're gonna hear. It's only two musics you're gonna hear. But first, I have to mention this fact to you before I go any further in anything that I'm saying. The Xbox 360 reveal was 20 years ago. If you are in high school right now, you are younger than the Xbox 360. If your little brother is in high school right now, they are younger than the Xbox 360. If you got kids right now, they are younger than Gears of War. Gears of War is an older franchise than them. Remember, Gears of War came out like 2009, 2006. So, let's read this headline together, people, because I know some of y'all got a 4th grade, 3rd grade, 1st grade, kindergarten reading level, but you're old enough to have a job. So I'm going to read this to you. The Xbox 360 reveal was 20 years ago and is a time capsule from a world where Elijah Wood roamed free. MTV was still cool. You niggas never... Bro, most of you niggas watching this probably don't even have cable right now and probably have never used cable. MTV was still cool and giant tech companies paid Pimp My Ride to make hideous custom consoles. Now, I'm not going to read this article. I'm not going to go through this article. I just want y'all to think about how long ago Pimp My Ride was. How long it's been since Pimp My Ride was on TV. Let's look it up just to give ourselves a refresher. 2004. 2004. Pimp My Ride started in 2004. Now that we got those facts sifted out, sorted out, now that y'all understand how long ago the Xbox 360 is, I want y'all to remember GTA 5 came out on the Xbox 360. Now, why did I hit the button for the sad music? It's because I feel bad for the Grand Theft Auto community. I feel bad for the Grand Theft Auto community. Why? Because they out here struggling. They out here suffering. They out here crying for a new game, for a good game. They're blind. They don't know how to use Google. They don't know how to look up new latest gaming releases. They don't use Opera, because I don't know what the fuck niggas started calling this shit Opera. I don't know. These niggas don't have Opera GX. They can't click over. How do you click over to this shit? Well, actually, new tab. They don't have Opera GX or something like this where it tells them the latest gaming news. They don't follow Game Informer, Games Radar, Games Rant, Polygon, Porygon, Clefable, Cleflubu, Wob Effect. They don't follow none of that. So they don't know nothing about the latest gaming news, and they're too scared to go on YouTube and look up latest whatever good games. So they don't know about all these crazy new good games coming out. Got a whole new console, the Switch 2 about to come out. You know what, even though Grand Theft Auto 5 I don't think has ever appeared on a Nintendo console, you know what Nintendo console was out when GTA 5 came out? The Wii. The Wii U was just coming out. But the Wii was the latest Nintendo console when GTA 6 came out. It was on its last leg. It was on its deathbed, but it was still out. And you motherfuckers is still buying 5 million copies of Grand Theft Auto. Let me repeat that again. I said these motherfuckers is still buying 5 million copies of Grand Theft Auto. Alright, let me repeat it again. Because the people in the back, y'all can't hear me. So let me step a little bit closer to the mic and say it one more time. Y'all still buying Grand Theft Auto 5, a game from 2013, 5 million times. Oh, wait. You thought I was finished? This is every 3 months. So every 3 months, y'all buying this game 5 million times. Every 3 months. So in a year, that's what? 3 times what? 3, 6, and then 6 twice is 12. So 3 times 4. So 4 times 5, 5, 10, 15, 20. So this means every year, according to this article, Grand Theft Auto is selling 20 million copies. But there's no good games to play. There's no good games to play. So you just have to buy Grand Theft Auto again. There's nothing to play. What am I gonna do? Get the fuck off of Grand Theft Auto? What are you, crazy? Why do you ask? What's the last new game I brought? NBA 2K. Before that, Madden. Before that, FIFA 25. You said you want to see my purchase history for my games? Why? VC, card pack, VC, card pack, VC. Yeah, I buy a lot of VC for 2K because there's nothing else to play. I have to grind my player build. I have to be able to dunk on people inefficiently. I gotta drop 20K on this game. Somebody calling me? Oh no, that's my alarm. Where's my phone at? I gotta drop 20K on this game just to still be ass. I got to. You don't understand. There's no new games to play, so I gotta drop car payments, buying VC and shark cords. I have to. Grand Theft Auto fans, come on, man. They said that Red Dead Redemption 2, a game that came out when I was in high school, so that shit is at least 5, 6. How much is that? I graduated 2019, so 2020. That's 5 years in 2019. That's 6 going on 7 years. That this game that has been since Red Dead came out, and it's still one of the best-selling games. What's going on, gaming community? What's going on? And then now that the sad part is over, we gotta get into the anger. Cause what the fuck did Rockstar mean when? What the fuck you mean? There's people out here saying Rockstar's arguably been putting out a new GTA release a couple of times a year, according to the Take-Two CEO. Which we gonna read this quote. But what do you mean that the GTA Online updates could count as standalone game? Nigga, no, they're not. They're updates to a live service game. You know what you could have did with all that manpower and creation of content updating this game? You know what you could have did with that manpower? You could have had them making a new game. You could have had them working on Grand Theft Auto 6. Instead of being bent over a desk, back fucked up, pumping out more Grand Theft Auto Online updates so that you could sell more shark cords, you could have had them going and working on putting that manpower all them hours to the next Grand Theft Auto. But we gonna get to that. But we gonna get to that. First, we gonna skim through this article. Death taxes GTA 5. GTA 5 selling 5 million units every quarter. There are certain inevitabilities in life, and the continued success of Rockstar's open world game is one of them. We got niggas out here saying that Grand Theft Auto is as guaranteed as death and taxes. This is fucking insane. I need to take a shot of water for that. This is fucking insane. Cause you motherfuckers, bro. This is y'all with a pom-pom. Every time another Grand Theft Auto comes out, every time any other game comes out, y'all sitting there with a pom-pom saying, go Grand Theft Auto. Why don't you cheer for some new games? Why don't you? This is why Rockstar is taking so long to release the next game. Because y'all just keep buying the game over and over. How many times do you need to rob a bank and tell niggas you forget a million things in a day, make this one of them? How many times you gotta tell people that? How many? As part of his latest financial report, publisher Take-Two confirmed that GTA 5 sold 215 million units, up from 210 in the last quarterly report. That'll include some physical stock being held by retailers that hasn't been sold through to customer, niggas gonna buy it, bro. If they don't buy it physically, they could buy it digitally for 75 fucking cents, bro. Grand Theft Auto has been out since 2013. The game costs a penny, a nickel, and a dime. It's probably more expensive to get a house in Cincinnati than to buy a copy of GTA. You see, some of y'all aren't gonna understand that joke. Okay, so the joke is nobody wants to live in Cincinnati, so they just be giving niggas houses for free over there. Anyway, that's a pretty negligible caveat though, because we know GTA 5 is a game I could confidently say people are still buying. GTA reported another 5 million copies of GTA 5 sold every single quarter. Red Dead Redemption 2 is also selling by the wagon load, with 4 million copies sold in the past 3 months. Citing industry analyst group Circana, Take-Two says RDR2 is the best-selling title of the past 7 years in the US based on dollar sales. That sales record might actually rankle longtime fans of the game, blah, 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 blah. Well, yeah, I would imagine they abandoned fucking Red Dead Online because, like, I don't know how you sell people up on Red Dead Online, because being that it's stuck in a certain time period, in a certain setting, it's harder to make roleplay in there. Because, like, Western roleplay will always have its niche, but it's not the same as I'm a cashier roleplay, I'm a pregnant bitch from the hood roleplay. Like, more people can relate to that and stay in character with stuff like that versus being a cowboy out in the old Western pissing on people, because that's an actual feature in Red Dead Redemption 2. You can take your penis out and piss on other players in the online. I'm fully not joking. That's a real feature programmed into the game. Somebody was paid to sit there and program the game and program that fucking feature. So yeah, I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised at all. You niggas sent for Grand Theft Auto and you buy shark cards. That's another thing. It's not as interesting to charge people for old Western doubloons or whatever the fuck they was using back then versus charging people for shark cards. People would be more willing and more ready to buy a shark card than to buy fucking paperback doubloons or fucking dirt pockets. What was them niggas trading with? $10? Anyway, we gonna read what this Rockstar CEO was talking about. Because this quote right here, that they've been putting out a new GTA release for a couple times a year, this right here, hey, what's good, Sunjix? This time right here, this title right here, bugs me. You on PS5? No, sir, I am not. But this right here, this concerns me. Oh, I'm on GTA niggas' head. I'm on you GTA niggas' heads, bro. Cause like, this is disgusting. Let me show you the headline I just closed out. What the fuck? That's not what I pressed. I pressed Control-Shift-T. What the hell? What did it just pop up? What the fuck? It's playing audio from all types of different tabs. What is going on? Okay, close that out. Alright, now, like I was saying, you got a PS5 GTA? No, sir. No, sir. I'm not falling for that. I already know it's not on the damn store. I already know, bro. I am not 5 years old. I didn't just start using the internet yesterday. I know better. When asked about today's blah, 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 I want to see specifically what did this nigga say, because that code is fucking crazy. Zelnick reckons updates for Red Dead Online and GTA Online. I believe you, brother. Even if it is on there, what am I gonna do with that? I'm gonna wishlist it and pre-order it. I don't pre-order. There's very few games that I would ever pre-order, and Grand Theft Auto 6 is not one of them. I'll buy that shit the day it comes out. In the case of Grand Theft Auto, we have Grand Theft Auto Online, and Rockstar has been supplying content to Grand Theft Auto Online, some of which is so robust that if you go back 15 years, it would have counted as a standalone title. To me, that statement is crazy, because no, it wouldn't have. As somebody who was conscious of what was going on in the gaming space 15 years ago, no, it wouldn't. We would have called it an update. That's why right now it is called an update. A new game is a new game. A new game has its own fully fleshed out story, its own mechanics, its own new characters. At this point, if you want to say Grand Theft Auto Online is separate from Grand Theft Auto, sure, that's fine, that's dandy. But to say that this Grand Theft Auto Online bullshit story updates will qualify as a new game is crazy. It's crazy. This is what you call the people. I need y'all to recognize this. This is what's called history erasure. He's trying, because he's preying on the idea that most of the people reading this article wasn't around in the gaming industry 15 years ago and don't know what was happening, what was going on. I was there. Nigga, no, we would not have. We would not consider this a new game. We would consider this an update to a pre-existing game, because that is what it is. You are not no Shadow of the Erdtree. You are not providing a whole new game experience with expansive storylines and no, you're updating the online and maintaining it so people stay on it. And let's be real, if you weren't Grand Theft Auto and you were any other studio, people would not have gone for this. People would have been shut you down. And it even happened with Red Dead. You know why? Because again, Grand Theft Auto is a bigger franchise than Red Dead, because Red Dead not only has it been around for less time, but its setting is more limited compared to like what our current day brains will accept. Like people, it's weird to explain, but people love Grand Theft Auto because again, it's like it's easier to relate to hood ghetto baby mama stories than old boys in the Wild Wild West trying to cut open a bear. Nobody wants to sit there and wait 3 real life hours for this nigga to cut a bear open and skin his inside and cook him properly. That's not a fun mechanic, I'm sorry. It's cool that it's there, but it ain't cool when you gotta use it. You get what I'm saying? So it's like Grand Theft Auto and Grand Theft Auto fans have been running rampant for a while saying there is no games because they're too scared to get the fuck off this one because this one was there for them through COVID. Grow the fuck up, nigga. Play a different game. All these great, wonderful games out here that's being released. And y'all niggas stuck on this one. Actually, let's talk about one. Because I was going to talk about this later, but let's bring it up now. Where is it? Uncheck everything. Cancel. Where is it? This one. Because I was like a little bit shaky on how I was going to include this and to talk about later. But let's talk about this. As people out here saying there's no new games to play, they can't find a new game to play, but amazing games like City of Wolves is coming out. Now, with City of Wolves personally my kind of game? No. That's why I put it on my, whenever the price drop in a little while and it get a little bit cheaper, I'll get into it and see if the story is good, see if the gameplay is good. But as for a day one purchase, hell no. But I really play games. I play games. I try new stuff. I try different stuff. SNK, their CEO, had to step down because Fatal Fury City of Wolves apparently sold 2 popsicle sticks and a paper wrapper. But people who play Grand Theft Auto all day will see a wonderful, beautiful, like just look at this screenshot. This is just a screenshot. Because the game, when you have it in motion, it still looks great. It still looks cool just like this. I'm saying that because I played the beta for this game. It still looks just like this when the screen is moving, the characters are flipping and dipping all around the place and doing their special moves. This game actually looked cool. This game actually looked funny. It looked good. But you know what people were doing? They were playing Grand Theft Auto. And even when I was playing the beta, I'm gonna be real, I said I'm scared for this game. Because the way they had that online setup where you had to play placement matches just to play casual matches, that shit was not fun. The gameplay itself is fun, but the way they had the online setup in that particular instance wasn't fun. So I said the average person playing this game is gonna go online, see that, and get off the game. So to be fair, this game had flaws, but so does every game. I'm talking specifically to the niggas that play Grand Theft Auto and they say there's nothing else to play. This was a game you could have played, and since this game sold like shit, that means it's gonna go on heavy discount real quick. There's something for you to play, and it costs like $4 in a popsicle stick, the same price as Grand Theft Auto 5. And this game came out this year, so this is a new game. And it looked pretty, and it looked cool, and it looked graphical. And for you PS4 players, it came out on PS4 alongside PS5, Xbox Series X, S, and One. And you can run this game on a toaster PC. How I know that? Because it's a fighting game. And the only fighting game you can't run on a toaster is Tekken. So, like, come on, Grand Theft Auto community. This nigga in your face said, bro, we don't give a fuck about dropping GTA 6 because we basically did. And these dumbass niggas accepted it. So we don't actually have to drop GTA 6. And I keep telling you, people look at me funny when I say this. Grand GTA 6 can wait 25 years after the previous entry, drop GTA 6 and they'll be alright. Because GTA 5 Online just has that type of longevity in terms of how entrenched and entrapped they got niggas on that online. And we're not gonna read too much into this because the headline kind of says most of what I want you to know for what I'm talking about. The CEO stepped down because this game sold like shit. I'll skim through it, but the Grand Theft Auto part was the main focus of this video. Cristiano Ronaldo, yeah, that's another thing too. It would be hard as fuck for this game to make money back. I can put on my regular music. It was always going to be hard as fuck for this game to make money back when they had to do stuff like play Cristiano Ronaldo for his likeness. And if you're not too much in what those foreigners call football, soccer, Cristiano Ronaldo is the current day. Imagine Michael Jordan in his prime being put in, I don't know, Street Fighter. No, actually, Street Fighter would actually recoup. Imagine Michael Jordan being put in Bloody Roar. Imagine Michael Jordan in Bloody Roar. Imagine LeBron James in Multiverses. LeBron James on the Heat when he was in Multiverses. Or the second time he went to Cleveland being put in Multiverses. Yeah, that's basically the type of level Cristiano Ronaldo is in terms of soccer. So they was never going to be able to pay that nigga and recoup and like have a successful game. So I think this is really the downfall. Giving this nigga who doesn't give a fuck about fighting games a character. Many world-renowned DJs also helped the fat blah blah blah. However, on May 12, not long removed from the game's April 24th release date, SNK Corporation made a statement. SNK today announced that Mr. Kenji will transition to an advisory role where he will continue to lend his expertise and vision. During his tenure as CEO, that nigga has been instrumental in driving the company's growth and innovation. He transformed SNK by expanding his development division. He did a bunch of good shit for the company. Company thanks you. As part of this transition, the board will put a new CEO in place. The board expresses its deepest blah 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 blah. SNK Corporation remains committed to its strategic vision. Blah 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 blah. Fatal Fury Steam Fatal Fury player count has only hit 4K. It's only hit 4K. In Japan, it's only shelled 10K copies. That's fucking crazy. That's crazy. That's absolutely fucking crazy. And I've heard more than 10,000 niggas say there's no new games to play. If all of them niggas brought this game would have got over that 10,000 easily. So my overall point with this conversation, like I said, is to basically say like, you Grand Theft Auto niggas, hey bro, hey, y'all something else. Y'all are not only one of the most annoying fan bases in gaming, but y'all are some of the best. Like, bro, I was watching this video earlier today about Marvel Rivals by a creator named Adonis, where he was saying the way that y'all let Marvel Rivals abuse and manipulate y'all, I hope none of y'all get into relationships. I'm saying the same thing for Grand Theft Auto niggas. I hope all you Grand Theft Auto niggas never get in a relationship. Not on some I want you to be lonely shit, but because you're gonna get manipulated, you're gonna get finessed, you're gonna get fried, you're gonna get cooked. Your heart is gonna be broken when the red flags was being waved in your face. Pretend there's a flag that's red. Wait, I'm about to break my keyboard. Pretend there's a flag that's red. Motherfucker could be this close to your face, waving a red flag. This is GTA, waving a red flag this close to your face. Then they put that red flag down and pick up another one. Put that red flag and pick up another one. And they just pick it up, put it down, and then every once in a while, they add a new flag. So you can't even tell how many red flags they got, because you just so used to them putting down and picking up red flags and waving it in your face. That's y'all. That's y'all. Y'all let Grand Theft Auto abuse y'all something nasty. Something nasty. That being said though, I'm about to open up my next set of articles. If you are in the live, simply refresh your tab to stay in it. That one. That one. That one. Open. Let's get a cheery song and start the next one. Oh yeah, that's good enough.